Jarvis and Frazier.
We grew up in a town called Oxted, south of London. It's in Surrey. My mum is, it's where I get my work ethic from. Seeing my mum work and get through obstacles in life really is what helped mold me and my brother. I used to be the best at tennis. Jarvis started to play tennis, then he got better than me, then he beat me. And I was like, you know what, I can't play this. You're half my age and you're beating me at tennis. I have to move on to something else, so I moved on to Call of Duty. Jarvis came onto COD and then got so good at the game that I was like, bro, what? How are you like this good? It's crazy. And then it moved to Fortnite. And I was like, yo, you see this game Fortnite, Jarvis? Like, this game's crazy, bro. He was like, bro, there's no way you're better than me. I saw him play one game and I was mind blown at his skill. I was absolutely mind blown at what he was doing.
You know, Frazier was already 20 when he went to America, so it was a lot different for me because I was so much younger. I was 17 at the time. Told my mum about it, and she was like, oh no, this is not a good idea.
My mum was on the phone like, Frazier, what are you doing? Like, this isn't right, this is my son.
She's obviously looking out for me.
I was like, you need to understand, Jarvis, I just see like Jarvis is going to be so much bigger than me. He's gonna be bigger than everything. I promise you he's gonna do it. I'm not kidnapping your son.
I always told her like, you know, Frazier's out here, I'm gonna be fine. I'm just making YouTube videos, you know, this is what I wanna do for the rest of my life. Very
quickly, he turned to being the most popular person in the FaZe house and one of the most popular people in FaZe, if not the most.
FaZe Jarvis!
I was really good at Fortnite. You know, over time, things happened. I got banned on that game, and here we are today, and now I'm in a boxing match.
On Saturday, June 12th, there will be an event like no other. Social Gloves, the Battle of the Platform.
What I tell you about your motherfucking camera crew, man? Huh? What the fuck I tell you about this shit on a Monday morning? You don't tell nobody shit. No. Not this early in the morning. Fuck all that. What is this shit? What's that? It's Monday morning, motherfucker. You ain't gotta be on camera. Shit, you ain't got no choice. I gotta do shit. No, you don't. Yes, I do.
It's the Mayweather gym.
It's Monday morning, motherfucker. Hey. It's Monday morning.
Frazier's Jarvis' older brother, of course, gave me a call about a potential celebrity boxing match. Once we heard that it was Team TikTok versus Team YouTube, battle of the platforms, that got our attention.
We were all in Frazier's room and we were just telling him like, bro, like if you don't want to do it, don't do it. Sleep on it, think about it.
We wanted Jarvis to do it for sure, but we were really just trying to support him and make sure that he made the right decision.
It's a big decision, getting into a ring.
You're stepping into a ring and you are fighting. It's a 1 versus 1.
It's really been, let's take the time here to do this really well and prepare to the best we can and really pay respect to the sport itself.
I was like, yeah, I would 100% be down for that.
And now he's training to beat some TikTok kid's ass on June 12th.
Move your head, hands up. Still that 30 seconds, will that do?
My name is Otis Pemberton Jr. My role is to teach Jarvis boxing from the ground up. The only way to learn is to get in this ring and learn.
Let it go. One, there you go, champ, again.
I got in the gym. Otis was like, yeah, I got sparring for you. I was like, okay, mate, I'm down, you know?
Yeah, we threw him into the deep end, but it's only to create a fight sense. Bend your knees, put your head in his chest, Jarvis. Move your head. Hands up, hands go down, we got 10 push-ups.
You know, sparring, that's what we do. That's what we do.
Right hand left hook. I mean, to this date, Jarvis has sparred about 75 rounds.
That's what I've been doing for the last 2 months.
Make him step back. That's what I'm looking for. There you go, keep going to him with that right hand. Sparred with a couple of world champions already.
Sparring, getting hit, which is what I need, but also, you know, learning.
Now go to him, right to the chest. There you go, see how simple it is? But Jarvis having no experience, he needs more experience inside the ring, so The more comfortable he is being in the ring, the better he'll be on and out of the fight. Right back on, back down there. Right back down there, he's running now, going over there. Yo! Right back over there. Beautiful work. Walk it up.
What the fuck?
FaZe up.
Hey, how you doing? FaZe.
Yeah.
FaZe.
Yep, that's it. You got it.
Man.
If you don't know what FaZe Clan is, definitely try to learn about it. I mean, we've been around for almost 11 years now.
We're gamers.
FaZe has changed my life.
They represented gaming in a way that hadn't been represented previously.
All things video games, all things internet, all things content.
And that just resonated with a colossal audience around the world.
FaZe is absolutely a family.
My FaZe name is FaZe Jarvis.
FaZe Banks.
FaZe Temper.
FaZe Tico.
FaZe Nikon.
T.1.
I'm Lee Trink.
Jordan Galen.
FaZe K.
My real name is Jarvis Wilson McNaughton Catchery. Got a little double barrel middle name.
I don't know anything about FaZe Jarvis or anything, but Jarvis is a great student of the game, great kid to work with, very professional about what he's doing, and I look forward at us continuing to grow together.
Yeah.
Come on, champ.
To the ring. Good work though.
Yes, sir.
When I first heard this was happening, I was in shock and confused, and I just kept asking, Jarvis? Jarvis is doing it? I didn't understand, it wasn't filtering.
If you asked me, is Jarvis gonna get into the ring? I'm like, probably not. But then when I think about it again, like this kid, he is so driven. He's serious, this is real. He's going in there and he wants to win.
Okay, I'm making this video today for the whole of the Fortnite community and for all of my fans.
Yeah, so obviously with the whole Fortnite thing, you know, I got banned. You know, I cried on camera. Put that out to the world, you know, I've been... Yeah, no, that was real. That was 100% real, genuine. Because I would never ever think I would ever do that on camera in my life. But, you know, obviously I got memed, been mixed reviews about it all.
I love this game so much. It's just, there's nothing I can...
You know, I don't let comments and stuff like that get to me, so I think that really made me stronger. You know, after I made that video, I let that out, and it's like a sigh of relief in a way.
Like, just crazy how much love you guys are showing towards me, and like...
You know, all that I really care about is my fans, my friends, and my family. So that's what really matters to me.
But yeah, that's the end of the video, guys. This is it. I'll see you on my next one. I don't know. I don't know.
The only thing he would play was Fortnite, but he can't really play that anymore. So now all this energy that he's had built up is going straight into boxing.
4, right hand.
The last 2 months has been some of the most fun I've had, you know, in a long time.
Put it, come on. Hey, my man, don't videotape him. You can't videotape him.
How seriously is he taking this fight?
Very serious. I've never seen. So Jarvis is one of his best traits is his discipline. His discipline is insane. I've never met anybody in my life, unless they're in the military, who is as disciplined as Jarvis. You know, he used to just game all the time and all he wanted to do is game, but now all he's doing is he's running, he's pulling cars up mountains.
I've watched him run around, and he runs until he's like gonna die. Like, he runs until he's dripping sweat, panting, and is like red in the face. It's insane.
This kid wakes up so early before anybody else wakes up. He's grinding, he really is.
He's working out, doing a video, working out, doing a video, and then goes to sleep. It's exhausting to watch, but it's actually inspiring.
That's just how him and his brother are made. They just have that drive and nothing is gonna be able to stop him.
It's definitely a cat. Oh my god.
Obviously the training is taking a lot of his time. He comes back very tired. But as long as we communicate together well, we can always manage to get the work done.
Let's step on to step 2. Let's go! I
wouldn't say it's a problem. If anything, seeing him wake up every day and train inspires me to exceed myself and work harder.
So I've actually hired a professional chef, FaZe Jarvis.
What's going on?
So
what's happening?
As you can tell,
yeah,
I'm the Rock.
Yeah,
So
definitely.
I need to be eating like the Rock. So.
Okay. So for meal 1, he eats 1 10-ounce steak, 2 cups of oatmeal, 3 egg whites, 1 whole egg, and 1 glass of watermelon juice, which he is known for. So you have to have that.
You guys know I've been training for this fight. I've got a little bit of muscles, but to get to the Rock, I need to take it to the next level.
Have you seen Jarvis now? He's ripped.
I want to see clean.
Yeah,
yes.
I don't know how many more I can do, mate.
Look at those back muscles, bro.
Jarvis looks good, man. I got a text from my dad. Hey, Jarvis looks good in there.
He's like buff and like, he's just like a man now. Like he's such a manly man now.
He doesn't eat sugar. Everyone will be eating candy around him or just drinking juice or like anything, cake, desserts, anything, and he'll just smell it. And he'll be like, oh, okay, that's cool. And I haven't seen him eat sugar since I've known him.
You ever think about your opponent, what he's doing? Is he, you know, do you imagine is he doing the same thing that you are?
Yeah, I'm sure he's doing something the same, but Otis told me one time that what we're doing in the gym, there's no way this guy's doing the same thing.
You've been buzzed a couple of times during sparring, right? Like, you know, where somebody's rung your bell?
Definitely.
Not fun, right?
Nah, yeah. It's not fun, but
part of the game.
Exactly. You just gotta hit them more times.
Yeah. I would imagine mentally you're sort of trying to prepare yourself for that moment.
Because obviously at the end of the day, it's a boxing match, but then it's still a fight. Like a fight's a fight, so you just gotta go out there, be savage. Just go savage mode, that's it.
Man, sometimes I'm like, Jarvis, you need to chill.
I can just feel it in my chest, you know, it's in my chest. There's this anger and just, that's just in there. There's something in my heart that's just ready to, when I get in the ring, I'm gonna absolutely destroy this guy.
So Jarvis and I, what we don't speak about too much is our real dad. So he was in the Gurkha Rifles, or in the Gurkha Army, as well as my granddad, my great-granddad. And that's definitely where this comes from.
I'm from Nepal. That's where my dad's from, that's where he's born. And, you know, throughout the whole bloodline, they were all warriors, they were all fighters.
The Gurkhas, they are the toughest, the bravest, the most ferocious soldiers in the entire world, which is crazy.
There's no one like a Gurkha. You know, that kind of blood is it's different.
But yeah, I've had some conversations with my dad about that because I just didn't understand it. One time I was like, whoa, what is this? Like what, I just got so angry. Like what was that? I'm so sorry. And he just described to me one time like, yo, don't worry. This is why that happens. I'm not an angry person at all, but definitely there is a tipping point in which I kind of black out and I just don't remember stuff. Jarvis has that too. So yeah, I guess you can call that kind of a killer instinct or whatever it's called, but yeah, Jarvis for sure has that built from head to toe.
You know, there's a quote about Gurkhas. It's someone who is not afraid of dying is either lying or they're a Gurkha, so.
That's gangster.
Yo, that's gangster. Okay. All right, Jarvis. Damn, it makes sense too, because I've known Frazier for longer, and Frazier's a fucking beast too.
So this morning we met up at the Mayweather gym where Jarvis just practiced, and we filmed a little video where we did like the punching bag, who can punch the hardest. And I think the results were a little bit, I don't think people were expecting that, because we had a couple of pro boxers in there as well with us. K hit the hardest. Strong guy, but as far as technique goes, I still feel like Jarvis had like a really snappy, like you can tell he's been fighting just from watching him hit that back.
Big hit! There we go! Big hit! There we go! Yeah!
I mean, imagine that you've seen pictures of Michael Lee, right?
Yeah.
And you know what he looks like.
Yeah. Pretty much all the times of the day I'm thinking about, like, I can see what I'm gonna do to him.
What do you see?
I'm just gonna smash his head in.
We got the biggest YouTubers and biggest TikTokers on the platforms here today. Ladies and gentlemen, the Social Gloves Battle of the Platforms.
Obviously, like, recently this whole YouTube boxing scene has gotten really big.
It really scares me.
Give it up if you're on YouTube side. Woo! Give it up if you're on the TikTok side.
It's crazy. You know, it's wild to see these internet kids taking over.
It reminds me of the Hunger Games.
Let's get ready to rumble.
I dance, or like I'm funny on camera, and then all of a sudden they're fighting in the ring.
Representing the United Kingdom. He brings 4.5 million followers on YouTube. FaZe Jarvis! Representing TikTok with his 48 million followers, Michael Lee!
Yeah, Michael Lee. And again, like I don't watch TikTok, so I don't know that scene at all. That's not my business. And same thing with Jarvis. Like Jarvis knows, like his business is to get in there and knock this dude out.
You know, I can see why people can be angry or upset or annoyed that YouTubers are doing these boxing events.
The boxing viewership numbers were rapidly declining.
You know, there hasn't been much in boxing to be excited about in a long time.
It's eyeballs, it's tickets, it's interest.
Michael, you're one of the biggest TikTokers in the world. Do you think your 48 million TikTok followers could outsell his 4.5 million YouTube subscribers?
It's just one of those things where people underestimate how big we are on the internet.
We're talking about people who made YouTube videos for the last 10 years, outselling people who have boxed their entire lives and are, you know.
Do you think you get knocked out and go to sleep the night of the fight and there's a picture of you like this? Do you think that'll affect your TikTok audience?
Well, I don't think that's gonna happen. I'm training to make sure that doesn't happen, so yeah, no.
I'm training to make sure that does happen, so.
The amount of excitement that's been injected into boxing because of the social media stars like Logan and Jake Paul is palpable.
Go to fucking sleep in those pajamas, you stupid bitch.
To all the naysayers, the purists of boxing, at one point I thought that was the right way of thinking, but I think it's like if you want to get in the ring, you get in the ring.
What do you say to the purists who are like, oh God, what do you say to those people?
I say, what would you prefer? Nobody talking about boxing or everybody talking about boxing?
Why do you think because
I was not expecting this at all, but hey, I'm training hard. I'm excited to get in the ring. Yeah.
I can't wait till June 12th.
Pick it up. Keep that bag pushed up. Keep that bag pushed up. Nothing. Let's go. Let's go. Tick-tock. 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 The time is up. Tick-tock. Tick-tock.
The main part of training in boxing that I've found is that it's a lot of repetition.
Four.
I mean, that's what I used to do in Fortnite. I used to try and perfect everything I was doing. It's similar in boxing how you can't let... It's Tico streaming.
I didn't see. Come on. Better. Day after day, we continue to make it better. We do nothing wrong on fight night. Come on, champ. Everything we do is great. We train psychologically because you have to want to be there. You have to want to be in that ring because you can get hurt being there. My trainer, Roger Mayweather, lets you know you can die in that ring, so you have to learn. You have to be guided. Come on, come on. Move your head, move your head, move your head.
I mean, that's what you sign up for. You sign up to get punched.
Oh, I love it. I love it now. I don't know why, but when I get hit somewhere, it gets me going, man.
It's fun or whatever, but like when you get into a ring, you're putting your body on the line and your life on the line, so one hit could cause a lot of damage.
Yeah. Have you been punched in the face before? Have you though?
Go. Go.
I have anxiety right now thinking about it. Right? Bad things do happen in those fights.
Go.
I'm gonna get him. I'm gonna take him out and gonna put him on the floor. That's what we've been training for. I'm going for a knockout.
If you don't KO him, you know what's gonna happen.
It's gonna be a KO. I know.
I'm gonna walk in the ring.
He's gonna KO me.
You know what? I'm gonna walk right in the ring, I promise you.
You guys need to remember how young Jarvis is.
Let's go. Open up.
It could have been like Netflix versus Hulu or something. To me, what matters is that one of my best friends and someone that I consider family is about to go and fight somebody.
Personally, I haven't seen too much of Michael Lee. There are obviously dances and stuff.
I mean, it depends on how good you are of a dancer, because boxing is footwork.
I don't think this is too much about the boxing fundamentals and whatever. It's about the mentality of going into that ring, and Jarvis has it. Simple as.
If I was Michael, I would be peeing my pants right now. This guy is working hard 7 days a week.
He's taking it to the next level.
Jarvis definitely has the heart of a champion. He's always had a heart of a champion. Even though he's this polite boy.
No, Jarvis definitely has the eye of the tiger for sure, 100%.
Like, this kid is gonna explode when it comes to June 12th.
Michael Lee, when you lose this fight, don't spiral. Keep your head high and get him next time.
All right, Michael, June 12th, I'm going to beat the living shit out of you.
Michael Lee, I don't really know much about you, but Jarvis is gonna drop your ass so fucking hard. Oh my God. This kid is gonna destroy you.
I'm coming for you. I'm coming for you, Michael Lee.
It's gonna be a good show.
Bring it.
Bring it.
Ain't no TikTok, motherfucker.